Hi, I'm Nathan Jones, your host of The Inbox, Answers for the End Times. Did you know that the Bible is just filled with technology? The Bible records that since the most ancient of times, humanity has practically applied their knowledge to fix their problems and make things. And did you know that most of today's technology was foretold in the Bible more than 2,000 years ago? And have you noticed with each passing advancement, technology has been climbing faster and steeper up an exponential curve? Where is all this going? Let's explore just 8 of the end time signs related to technology foretold in the Bible. All this and more on this episode of The Inbox, Answers for the End Times.
Funding for The Inbox is provided by Lamb and Lion Ministries and viewers like you.
Over 2,500 years ago, the prophet Daniel was given a vision of the future. Confused, Daniel asked the messenger angel for its meaning. The angel replied,
"But you, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book until the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase."
Daniel just couldn't possibly understand these end-time prophecies because certain events and advancement in technology would have to happen first that would greatly increase our knowledge. Today, a world of information is available at our fingertips. What technologies have helped facilitate our massive growth in knowledge? The Bible also revealed that, besides knowledge, travel would also greatly increase. Well, stop and think where we were just a single century ago when people traveled on horseback and rarely left their hometown. Today, people travel all over the world and beyond. The Bible prophesied that the entire world will eventually become integrated into a one-world system of commerce.
He also forced everyone to receive a mark on his right hand or on his forehead, so that no one could buy or sell unless he had the mark.
Those loyal to the state will be allowed to eat, and those who are not will starve. What kind of technology would make this mark possible? Jesus foretold that just before he institutes his kingdom, the whole world will have heard the gospel.
And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come.
The good news of Jesus Christ has reached almost every remote place on the planet. What technologies have helped make this rapid spread possible? The coming one-world ruler will command the world to worship his living image. His false prophet will enforce the worship with seemingly miraculous acts involving fire.
And he performed great and miraculous signs, even causing fire to come down. He was given power to give breath to the image of the first beast, so that it could speak.
What technologies appear as fire falling down from space? And what technologies make an image appear alive? The Bible foretold of a 200 million man army marching from the east, prophesied at a time when the whole world's population was barely that number.
The number of the mounted troops was 200 million. I heard their number.
What technologies would allow the human population to grow into the billions and so create such a massive army? The Bible also describes how in the end times the world's nuclear arsenal will finally and tragically be released.
The sky receded like a scroll, rolling up, and every mountain and island was removed from its place.
While God's restraint has so far kept those weapons at bay, these verses foretell a nuclear holocaust that will be unleashed that will destroy much of the earth. Nuclear weapons require the most advanced levels of technology. At the war to end all wars, Armageddon, the Bible describes how all of humanity will be gathered to fight in one place, Israel.
All the nations of the earth are gathered against her.
To gather all people means that there cannot be people living in space stations or on the moon or other planets, which means we've gone as far as we were meant to go in space travel. And tied to the fact that the rare earth metals we use to construct today's technologies are running low. We've just about reached the upper limits of our technology. What's so remarkable about the tremendous advancements in technology and the exponential pace at which it is developed? Today's technology heralds the soon return of Jesus Christ. Are you ready for the return of the King? Have you asked Jesus to be your Savior? To get more answers for the end times, subscribe to this channel and please visit us at christinprophecy.org.